Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about responsibility elicitation. What is that? Well, it's a way of manipulating someone into doing what you want by having them make an emotional commitment to do something in the future. It's actually one of the 7 deadly sins of influence according to Robert Cialdini, who is a social psychologist. He says this strategy is often used in the sales world. So if you work in sales, you might be doing this already. But let me tell you, this strategy can be used in so many different areas of life. Let's get started. So how does this strategy work? Well, let's say there's something that you want someone to do for you. Maybe you want your friend to help you move, or maybe you want your partner to take out the trash. So you try to convince them to do that thing by appealing to their emotions. You tell them why you need their help, how much it would mean to you if they could do it, and you emphasize how important this thing is for you. And of course, when you do that, they feel some level of obligation. They don't want to let you down. So they agree to help you with the moving or to take out the trash. Now you have elicited a response from them. You have made them responsible for helping you. The interesting thing about this is that even if they didn't really want to help you at first, now that they have made this emotional commitment to do it, now they feel obliged to follow through with it. Even if they don't really feel like doing it, they will still do it because they don't want to break their promise, right? Because if they break their promise, they will feel guilty, ashamed, embarrassed. At CC, that's the power of responsibility elicitation. This technique is used all the time in the sales world. Salespeople know that once they get a prospect emotionally involved in something, then they are more likely to follow through with the sale. For example, let's say you're selling cars. You might ask a potential customer, "Are you excited about the possibility of owning this car?" And if they say yes, then you know that they are emotionally invested in the process. So you keep going. You show them the car, you let them test drive it, and you make them feel good about the purchase. The salesperson knows that once they have elicited this emotional response from the customer, then they are more likely to buy the car. And it's true, people are more likely to buy things when they feel emotionally connected to it. But this technique isn't just used in sales, it's used in everyday life as well. Parents use it all the time with their kids. If a parent wants their child to clean their room, they will often appeal to the child's sense of pride or accomplishment. They will say something like, "If you can keep your room clean for a whole week, I will be so proud of you." Or, "If you can do this, you will feel so accomplished." And of course, the child wants their parent to be proud of them. So they agree to clean their room. The parent has elicited a response from them. They have made them responsible for keeping their room clean. And now the child feels obligated to follow through with it. Even if they don't really feel like cleaning their room, they will still do it because they don't want to let their parents down. They want their parents to be proud of them. They want to feel accomplished. Friends also use this technique all the time. If a friend wants another friend to go with them to a party, they will often appeal to their friend's sense of loyalty or friendship. They will say something like, "I'm really nervous about going to this party alone. I was hoping you could go with me, or it would mean a lot to me if you were there." And of course, the friend wants to make their other friend happy, so they agree to go to the party with them. The friend has elicited a response from them. They have made them responsible for going to the party with them. And now the friend feels obligated to follow through with it. Even if they don't really feel like going to the party, they will still go because they don't want to let their friend down. They want to be a good friend. They don't want to break their promise. Now, this technique isn't always a bad thing. In fact, sometimes it can be a good thing. For example, let's say you want to make a positive change in your life. Maybe you want to start exercising more, eating healthier, or spending less time on social media. You can use the responsibility elicitation technique to help you with that. Instead of telling yourself, "I should exercise more," you can tell yourself, I am committed to exercising 3 times a week, or I am responsible for taking care of my health. When you do that, you create an emotional connection to the task. It becomes more important to you, and you're more likely to follow through with it. So how can you use the responsibility elicitation technique to make positive changes in your life? Well, here's a simple formula that you can follow. Step 1. Identify the behavior that you want to change. For example, it could be something like, I want to start exercising more. Step 2. State the behavior in the present tense as if it's already happening. For example, I am committed to exercising 3 times a week. Step 3. Write down your statement and put it somewhere where you will see it every day. This will help you stay accountable and focused on your goal. For example, let's say you want to start exercising more. You could write down, I am committed to exercising 3 times a week, and put it on your mirror or on your fridge. Or let's say you want to eat healthier. You could write down, I am committed to eating 5 servings of fruits and vegetables every day, and put it on your pantry door. Or let's say you want to spend less time on social media. You could write down, I am committed to checking my phone only twice a day, and put it on your nightstand. As you can see, this technique is simple but powerful. By following these steps, you can create an emotional connection to your goals and make them more likely to happen. This is why it's important to set goals that are meaningful to you. Goals that appeal to your emotions are more likely to be achieved. So when setting goals, ask yourself, how will achieving this goal make me feel? How will it affect my relationships, my health, my happiness? By doing this, you can make your goals more emotionally charged and therefore more achievable. Now, if you want to learn more about how to achieve your goals, I recommend checking out my video on goal setting. I share my top tips for setting goals that are both challenging and achievable, so make sure to check it out. And that's it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you learned something new. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.